Trump administration abandoned plan to merge DEA and ATF. The Trump administration has stepped back from a major proposal to restructure federal law enforcement agencies in the United States. The plan to merge the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, into the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, was ultimately abandoned after facing widespread criticism. The proposal was first announced last year by Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. Under the plan, ATF would have been dissolved as a standalone agency with its functions transferred to the DEA. The initiative was part of a broader effort to reduce the size of federal government agencies. Supporters of the plan argued that drugs and guns often go hand in hand, claiming that where there are drugs, there are usually guns, and where there are guns, there are usually drugs, making the agency's missions closely connected. However, this argument failed to gain broad support. ATF primarily investigates violent crime, illegal firearms trafficking, arson, and bombings, while the DEA focuses on enforcing the nation's drug laws and combating drug trafficking organizations. Because the agencies have distinct missions, questions quickly arose over whether a merger would improve efficiency or create further complications. The proposal drew opposition from both sides of the gun debate. Gun control groups and conservative pro-gun rights organizations alike voiced strong objections. Pro-gun groups argued that transferring ATF's authority to another agency would only strengthen federal gun enforcement. They maintained that ATF should be eliminated entirely, not merged into another agency. One pro-gun organization warned that the merger would create a powerful super agency capable of waging the failed war on drugs while simultaneously enforcing unconstitutional federal gun laws. On the other hand, Democrats and gun control advocates criticized the plan as an attempt to sideline ATF and undermine efforts to reduce gun violence in the United States. Support for the proposal also began to erode within the White House. While senior officials initially backed the idea, they later emphasized ATF's role in fighting violent crime in major cities. At one point, a source involved in the discussions remarked that no one seemed willing to take ownership of the merger plan. As a result, the initiative quietly stalled and was ultimately dropped without a formal announcement. The decision comes as the White House seeks Senate confirmation for Robert Cicada as ATF director. Cicada currently serves as deputy director and would become only the third confirmed ATF leader and the first under a Republican administration in the past 2 decades. Officials within ATF said that although there was initial concern, the absence of any concrete progress over time made it clear the merger was effectively off the table. One law enforcement official described the plan as a failed experiment, saying it is now viewed as one of those ideas that never went anywhere. Overall, the attempt to merge the DEA and ATF collapsed under political and ideological pressure, marking another notable chapter in the ongoing debate over guns and federal law enforcement in the United States.